Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here and it's time to bust out those cozy sweaters, put on your scarf, light your 3-wick candle, and let's talk about fall favorites. It seems like fall is everybody's favorite time of year, especially on YouTube. We tend to go a little bit crazy when it comes to fall makeup. I'm not really sure why that is. I think we're starting to get excited for the holidays and all of the makeup is warm and vampy and there's a lot of glitter and deep shades and warm tones, and that all sounds really good to me. I don't know about you, but that sounds great to me. I have recommendations for fall lip colors, nail colors, and eyeshadow. So I have a ton of products here. Let's just get started. I'm going to talk about my favorite fall nail colors first. The first nail polish I want to mention is Chocolate Mousse from OPI. It's the color that's on my nails now. I think it is the perfect fall shade. It's kind of a toasty terracotta brown, and I think this would look gorgeous on so many skin tones. The OPI formula obviously is wonderful. This shade has been a favorite for a long time, and it's really just stood the test of time for me. Next, I want to talk about a polish from Habit. I don't hear a lot of people talking about these polishes. They are kind of expensive, but I definitely think they're worth it. This is the shade Lush. It's a really deep purple and it's a beautiful vampy nail color without doing just straight black fingernail polish. The formula is fantastic, the packaging is beautiful, and I absolutely love this shade. Once the cold weather starts to roll around, I do like to have a more vampy nail color, but I don't really like wearing just black nail polish. And frankly, I can't find a great black nail polish that I love, but I love this shade. I want to mention these two polishes from Butter London. I'm not going to talk about these too much because I have mentioned them previously in favorites videos. This is the shade Broody and this one is Seashell. Broody is a gorgeous reddish berry shade and Seashell is an iridescent taupey color. I think these are appropriate year-round. They are year-round favorites, but in the fall, it just feels so right. Last but not least, I want to mention my favorite gold polish for the fall. This is Penny Talk from Essie. It's just the perfect gold shade. It's not too yellow, it's not too champagne, it's just right in the middle. You can never go wrong with gold, especially in the fall. It's something that's really easy to wear. It looks professional enough for daytime, going to work or school, but it also feels kind of fancy if you wanted to wear it to an event or a holiday party. You really can't go wrong with a gold polish anytime, but fall, holidays, Penny Talk, she's your girl. Let's talk about eyeshadows next. I'm not going to talk too much about this palette. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Everything in the world has been said about this palette, and it truly is a favorite for a reason. The shades in here absolutely scream fall colors. The formula is beautiful and perfect. There's nothing else for me to say. This is a perfect fall eyeshadow palette. It would be ridiculous if I didn't mention this. Next, let's talk about this little guy. This is the Semi-Sweet x9 palette from MAC. It is all matte. I've talked about this palette a lot on my channel and I did an entire video about it. I've actually done a lot of videos about the products that I'm gonna mention today, so I'll link all those below if you want more information on certain products. I love this palette. I do think this is a great year-round staple, but when it comes to like this brick red and this mustard yellow, I think the fall time is gonna see a lot of action for this little palette. This ColourPop palette, this is the I Think I Love You palette. This is very new to my collection, but I am so obsessed with it. I already did a whole video on this, so again, I'll link that below. But these shades, these shades are so gorgeous. This palette would work perfectly with the other two that I mentioned, the Modern Renaissance and the Semi-Sweet palette. If you wanted a little bit more shimmer, these shades are so fall appropriate. This orange shade and this kind of reddish brown are just gonna be fall staples. This palette is so good. I really hope it's not sold out by the time I post this video. It's so good. It's so beautiful. Watch the video I did about this where I swatch all the shades. That's all you need to know. This is Lastly, for eyeshadow, I want to mention this single shadow from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Glistening Garnet. It's such a beautiful purpley berry shade, and the formula is so soft. It's intensely metallic. It's really easy to work with, and it's affordable. Plus, I think it would pair well with the other palettes that I mentioned here. I'm a huge fan of the Infallible shadows. I think that they are definitely underrated. Glistening Garnet is a beautiful shade. If you're trying to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, but you're not ready to commit to a really colorful palette, a single like this is a great way to do that. Let's talk about lip colors now. And let's be honest, I love nude lipsticks. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know always in my favorites are warm nude colors. I could just give you 100 favorite nude lip colors. Obviously, I have to tell you about a few of my favorite nude lip shades for fall. Here are my 3 picks for nude lips. This is a gloss from Tarte. It's the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Snap. And it is quite cool toned. I don't really do a lot of cool tones, especially on my lips. I don't think they really look that great on me, but I actually love the way this one looks. If I'm going for a cooler eyeshadow look, this is always the lip color that I gravitate towards. This shade is the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Sellout. It's just a perfect nude. I feel like it's good all year round. I know I'll wear it a lot in the fall. I actually think Sellout looks great with Snap on top too. Lastly, I have a deeper rosy nude lipstick. This is Verbena from Bite Beauty. This shade just looks gorgeous no matter what your eye look is. If you go for a really toned down eyeshadow or a really glitzy glam eyeshadow, this shade is just gonna work with everything. It's so versatile, it's really comfortable. It's just, it's such a good one. Like I said, I could probably list 100 nude lip shades that I love for any season, but these are 3 of my favorites for fall. Now let's talk about these deeper, vampier shades. I really tried to show a good range here of different shades. I have a purpley toned, a reddish toned, and then a brownish toned, deeper, little bit vampier shade, but these are not vampy scary in my opinion. I'm not somebody that wears really dark lip colors very frequently, and I find these shades to be really approachable, really wearable. So if you're feeling scared, we'll ease into it with these shades. This purple shade is called Toy. It's one of the NARS Velvet Lip Glides, and I really like this one because even though it's a really dark shade, it's a little bit sheer, it's a little bit glossy. It's not like a super matte, super dark, goth looking kind of shade. This is something that can be worn more sheared out, or it can be built up for more color impact. This formulation is so comfortable. It's so unique. I really, really love these, and I love this shade for fall and winter. Again, that's the shade Toy. Of course, you have to have a deep, beautiful red for fall. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen. I love this kind of shade for an event, a party. It's festive, but it's not so over the top. It's not screaming red lipstick. And because it has a little bit of that blue tone to the red, it's very flattering. It's not gonna make your teeth look yellowed. And I do think this is the kind of shade that can go with a lot of different eye looks. It wouldn't look so intense that you couldn't wear it with a really glittery or really smoky eye, but it also pairs beautifully with a really nude eye look as well. I just think this shade is so versatile and it's affordable. Who doesn't love that? I do have a brown lipstick here, and brown can be kind of scary. This is a very cool toned brown. It's almost a grayish brown. It's called Espresso. It's one of the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip colors. When it comes to a shade this dark, I really do prefer a matte liquid lip because I don't worry about it transferring and sliding all over the place. A shade like this is great for fall. It's a little bit unexpected. It feels a little bit edgy, but again, it's not so crazy and so out there that it's not wearable. Last but definitely not least, I want to talk about the lip combo that I'm wearing right now. I'm actually wearing a liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. It's the shade Plath. And on top of that, I have the new Viva Glam lip glass. This is the Taraji P. Henson 2. I do have a whole video where I lip swatched this and the lipstick that came out with it. I think this gloss is so amazing. This is definitely going to be a fall staple. It pairs so well with so many lip colors. It looks gorgeous on its own as well, but I love this as a lip topper. I just have a little bit right in the center and then I kind of pat it around and it just adds a little bit of shine. It's not too intense. I already made a whole video about how much I like this, so I'll try not to ramble on any longer. This is just the most fall friendly lip combination ever. If Plath looks a little too dark for you, you could always go for the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita 2. It's very similar with this orangey terracotta tone, but it's just a little bit lighter. I'm not somebody that really likes orange lipstick, but I love this. It's not quite orange. It's a terracotta brownish with an orange undertone, and I just think it's so stunning. It's absolutely the perfect fall shade. Paired with this shimmery gold lip gloss, it's absolutely perfect. I mean, not to toot my own horn for coming up with the perfect fall lip combo, but I think this is it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in one little extra item. It's my favorite scent for fall, and I'm not a big perfume junkie. This is actually a body splash or a body spray, so it's not even a full-on perfume. It's from Bath & Body Works. It's in the shade Cashmere Glow. It is such a great fall scent. I'll wear this through winter as well. As you can tell, mine's pretty empty. I've used more than half this bottle. This scent is not too sweet. It's not too musky. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really great at describing scents. This just has a warmth to it, and it's a cozy scent. It's so cozy. There are a ton of different products in this Cashmere Glow fragrance. I definitely recommend going to check it out. I love this so much. Whenever I have this on, people will ask me what I'm wearing, and like I said, I'm not a huge perfume junkie, so that doesn't happen to me all the time. Half the time I forget to put on a body spray or a fragrance of any kind. I carry this one around with me because it's just always appropriate. It smells so good and comforting. It's just my favorite. It's my favorite. So that's it for my fall favorites. I would love to hear what your favorite products for fall are. Please leave a comment and let us know so that we can check out your favorites too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I have you can't talk, but at least your lip color looks bangin'. There's stuff to add in. What are you talking about? No one knows. I want to mention for a long time, and it's just shake it up so it doesn't look like crap. Next, let's talk. Take a sip of coffee and regroup. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my lip gloss. Next, dang it. Stop texting me. Stop. I'm out of battery. Hang on, please hang on. Oops. Don't tell me your dog's gonna start barking now, because I don't have time for that. If you're watching this, I'm probably at Gen Beauty right now.